memories of a time not so long ago. Fabulous music performed by artists with incredible skill and dedication. We played their records at home or on the jukebox at the local malt shop. Listened to them late at night on the radio. We saw them live at places like the Café Rouge, the Meadowbrook, Glen Island Casino, the Aragon, the Palomar. The height of the big band era lasted just over 10 years, from the mid-30s to the end of World War II. The sounds remain vivid to this day. These are the echoes of the big bands. From the Coconut Ballroom of Resorts International Hotel in Atlantic City, it's the music of Freddie Martin and his orchestra, with Freddie and his singing saxophone and the magical violins, featuring Merv Griffin and the Martin Men. Whew! Remember that? Well, that was the theme song of Freddie Martin's big band, Tonight We Love, from the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto. As a fan and as a singer-musician, I was lucky enough to be a part of that big band era. This hotel used to be the Haddon Hall, where a lot of the big bands appeared. And just across the boardwalk, I can almost see it, is the Steel Pier, which was one of the best bookings a big band could ever get. There's a lot of big band history here around us, so it's the right place to be tonight, because we're going to recapture the spirit of the big band days. Over the years, public television has produced a number of shows saluting the big bands and their singers. We decided to dip into that archive of film and videotape to share with you some of the greatest moments of a very special time. And for those of you who are old enough, it's going to be a reunion with many old friends. For those of you who aren't, stick around. You may be surprised to find out that 50 years ago, there was music that was cherished by everybody, the musicians, the critics, and especially you, the public. Come listen to the echoes of the big bands. Most of the big bands were white, but a lot of their inspiration came from the great black bands. Duke Ellington, Fletcher Henderson, Jimmy Lunsford, and this man, Count Basie. Basie mixed jazz and blues and created a style loaded with punch and verve. His was probably the first modern big band. We caught up with him late in his long career, arranged a reunion with two of his finest singers, Joe Williams and Helen Hughes. This was taped at the Meadowbrook in New Jersey, one of the most famous of the big band roadhouses.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one son, Joe Williams there. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. And when you see me worry, babe, it's because it's you I hate to lose. But nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Speaking
Speaking of bad luck and trouble, you know I have my share. I'm gonna pack my suitcase, moving on down the line. Packing up a suitcase and moving down the line. Well, there ain't nobody worrying and there ain't nobody crying. Seems to me that every day I have blues. Every day I have blues. Worry, baby, cause it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, you know I have my share. My suitcase, I am moving down the line, yeah. Ain't nobody worrying, ain't nobody crying, babe. Every day I have the blues, I have the blues. Every day I have blues. I have the blues every day. When you see me, worry, baby, because it's you I don't want to lose. Every day I have the blues. Every day, like a man say,
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a young lady I had the pleasure of working with about 45 years ago, you see. And now, just what's a beautiful pleasure now for us to be together one more once. Say hello to Miss Helen Humes.
He rocked me with a steady roll.
From the blues of Basie to the romantic swing melodies of this man, the great Glenn Miller. Glenn had worked as a musician and arranger for both swing bands and sweet bands. But he was seeking a sound of his own. He invented one, a rich voicing of the reed section. It was his trademark. The Miller Band was the most popular dance band ever. Its style was simple and middle American. But it was also highly polished, brilliant, and precise.
Bid for that freckle-faced kid I'm hurrying to. I'm going to Michigan to see the sweetest gal in Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo. I'll make my bid for that freckle-faced kid I'm hurrying to. We're going to Michigan to see the sweetest gal in Kalamazoo. Zoo, 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 zoo.
In 1941, Miller broke up his big band, joined the Army Air Force, and organized an orchestra with strings. They went to England and entertained thousands of troops. It was the climax of Miller's career. Johnny Desmond was the featured vocalist with Miller's great Air Force band. Here he is at the famous Café Rouge in New York's Hotel Pennsylvania.
A love song, my darling, a moonlight serenade. My name is Johnny Desmond. I had the great pleasure of being with the Glenn Miller Army Air Force Orchestra. Tonight I want to pay a tribute to my old boss, Major Glenn Miller. I want to do a medley the way he used to do it. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. And I'm going to start the medley with a little bit of this theme song, so come on up and dance. Dance the way you used to. Come on up. A love song, my darling, a moonlight serenade. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over. Life is like a song. I found a dream that I could cling to. I found a dream to call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to. I found a love I've never known. Cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. All right, a great Glenn Miller Army Air Force classic. classic St. Louis Blues March. Here we go. St. Louis woman with all her diamond rings. 1, 2, 3, throws that man around by her apron string. Well, if it weren't for powder and all that store-bought hair, well, that gal that I loved wouldn't have gone nowhere. Nowhere. Hey, I hate to see the evening sun go down. Yeah, I hate to see the evening sun go down. Because my baby, she done left this town. Yeah, let's hit it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Got the blues, old St. Louis blues, as blue as I can be. Yeah. That gal got a heart like a rock cast in the sea. Yeah. Or else she wouldn't have gone so far from me. St. Louis woman, that St. Louis woman, that St. Louis woman made a fool out of me. St. Louis woman. So don't let me cry, don't let me sigh. Here in the moonlight, my love, can't you see how I long to be in the moonlight? A love song, my darling, a moonlight serenade. All right.
In December 1944, Major Glenn Miller got on a plane and headed out across the English Channel. He was never seen again. Artie Shaw is certainly one of the brightest of the big band stars. There was a real rivalry between Shaw and Benny Goodman. Some thought the tone of Shaw's clarinet was cooler and truer than Goodman's. Shaw was an intellectual. He didn't care about dance music. He wanted his audience to stop and listen. Here his big orchestra plays a real high-toned attention getter. Concerto for Clarinet. Cab Calloway was an act all by himself, bombastic, dynamic, and funny. They called him the Prince of Heidi-Ho. He wore outrageous suits of all colors and sizes. But behind all this showy routine was a very gifted man.
You get trouble, come on, get happy. You got to take your cares away. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. I get ready for the judgment day. On his way, get happy. He's waiting to take your hand. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. Going ahead with the promised land. Across that river, wash our sins in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. You get trouble, come on, get happy. Got to chase your cares away. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. I get ready for the judgment day. We'll cross that river, wash our sins in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. You get trouble, come on, get happy. Got to chase your cares away. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. I get ready. Get ready. Get ready for that judgment day. Neat pants. My mama done told me so. A woman with a sweet talk, give you the glad eye. But when that sweet talk is done, a woman's a two-face, a worrisome thing that will leave you to sing the blues in the night. Are falling, yeah, the train are calling. Oh, yeah, that lonesome whistle blowing across the trestle. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, I'm clickety-clackety, bringing back the blues in the night. The saddest song, and the moon will hide its light when you get the blues in the night. Take my word, the mockingbird sing the saddest kind of song. Things are wrong, and he's right. From Natchez to Mobile, Memphis to St. Joe, wherever the four winds blow. I've been in some big towns, don't hurt me some big talk. But when those big times are gone, a woman's a two-face, a worrisome thing that will lead you to sing the blues in the night. Sing the blues in the night. My mama was right, the blues in the night.
band sound is back in a big way. You know, there are now a couple of thousand radio stations that specialize in big band music, and new restaurants and ballrooms are opening that cater to an audience that craves the melodies and lyrics of the big band era. And even touch dancing is back. People actually holding each other while they're dancing. Oh, it is a wonderful thing to see and to hear. And now more echoes of the big band.
The elegance of Ellington. Duke Ellington has been described as the greatest single talent in the history of jazz. He did it all. Band leader, pianist, arranger, and an unbelievably prolific composer. Years before Miller or Goodman or the Dorseys, Ellington was leading a band of tremendous quality and spirit. He was admired by everyone. One of the Duke's singers was a handsome man with a deep voice who joined the Ellington organization in the 40s. Here's Herb Jeffrey.
Fare thee well, land of cotton, cotton Lisle, out of style, honey child, jump for joy. Don't you grieve, little Eva, all the hounds I do believe have been killed. Ain't you thrilled, jump for joy. Have you seen pastures grooving? Green pastures was just a technicolor movie. When you stomp up to heaven and you meet old St. Pete, tell that boy, jump for joy. Step right in, give Pete some skin and jump for joy. Seen pastures grooving. Green pastures was just a technicolor movie. When you stomp up to heaven and you meet old St. Pete, tell that boy, jump for joy. Step right in, give Pete some skin and jump for joy. 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 Thank you. Oh, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Flamingo, like a flame in the sky, flying over the isle to my love nearby. Flamingo, with your tropical hue, for it's you I rely, and a love that is true. Sing this song to you as you go. That I hear below, a murmuring choir. sun meets the sea. Say farewell to my lover and hasten to me.
Another of the great big band showmen was Gene Krupa. He was a dazzling percussionist, living proof that drums don't just make noise, they make music. Krupa team jazz singer Anita O'Day with trumpeter Roy Eldridge to perform Let Me Off Uptown. It was magic. The first of their recordings together and the Krupa Band's biggest hit.
Hey, Joe.
What do you mean, Joe? My name's Roy.
Well, come here, Roy, and get groovy. You been uptown?
No, I ain't been uptown, but I've been around.
You mean to say you ain't been uptown?
No, I haven't been uptown. What's uptown?
Pleasure you're about, and you feel like stepping out. All you've got to shout is, let me off uptown.
Anita, oh, Anita. Say, I feel something.
What you feel, Roy, the heat?
No, it ain't the heat. It must be that uptown rhythm. Because I feel like blowing.
Well, blow, Roy, blow.
Most of the big band sounds you've been hearing so far were created by musicians who were in love with jazz and swing. But there was another kind of big band music, and it had a lot of fans too. These were the so-called sweet bands, and one of the best was led by Larry Clinton. His girl singer was Bee Wayne, and she had a string of super hits, arranged by Clinton and often based on music from the classics.
Our love is a dream, but in my reverie, I can see that this love was meant to be. Only a fool, never schooled in the whirlpool of romance, could be so cruel as you are to me. My dreams are as worthless as tin to me. Could never begin to be. So love me my reverie, make my dream a reality. Let's dispense with formality. Come to me in my Thank you very much. Hi. And if old songs are truly good friends, this has got to be my very best and dearest. When the deep purple falls over sleepy garden walls, and the stars begin to flicker in the sky, through the mist of a memory, you wander back to me, breathing my name with a sigh. Though you're gone, your love lives on when moonlight beams. And as long as my heart will beat, lover will always meet. In my deep purple dream.
The Dorsey brothers, Jimmy and Tommy, two of the greatest big band stars. They started their careers together, but the fabulous Dorseys had totally opposite personalities. They clashed, and soon each was leading a big band of his own. The Jimmy Dorsey Band was as relaxed and laid back as Jimmy himself. But that gave a certain freshness to Jimmy Dorsey's music. He had a long list of commercial successes. Most of Jimmy's hits were due to a wildly popular, surefire combination of two singers, Bob Eberly and Helen O'Connell. The gimmick was for Bob to start off an arrangement first with his sure, strong baritone.
Your green eyes with their soft light, your eyes that promise sweet nights, bring to my soul a longing, a thirst for love divine. In dreams I seem to hold you, to find you and enfold you. Our lips meet and our hearts too, with a thrill so sublime. Those cool and limpid green eyes, a pool wherein my love lies, so deep that in my searching for happiness I fear that they will ever harm me. All through my life they'll taunt me, but will they ever want me? Green eyes make my dream come true.
After Bob sang, Helen would come in the second chorus to give it a snappy, sexy twist.
Soft lights and eyes that promise sweet nights bring my soul a longing, a thirst for love divine. In dreams I seem to hold you, to find you and enfold you. Our lips meet and our hearts too, with a thrill so sublime. Those cool and limpid green eyes, a pool wherein my love lies, so deep that in my searching for happiness I fear that they will ever haunt me. All through my life they'll taunt me, but will they ever want me? Green eyes, I love you.
A few years ago, Helen O'Connell joined us at the Waldorf Astoria to sing another of her greatest hits.
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I'll never use them. Take my lips, I want to lose them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the parts that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the parts that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Why not take all of me? From the south there come stories about a girl who's quite a dream, the beauty of her race. Though you doubt all the stories and think the tales are just a bit extreme, wait till you see her face. Tangerine, she's, so they say, with mascara and chauffeur by the shit. Tangerine, with her lips aflame. If the color keeps Louis Philippe's to blame. And I've seen clothes on Tangerine, where the label says from Macy's mezzanine. Yes, she's got the guys in the world, but she's only fooling one girl. She's only fooling Tangerine. And I've seen clothes on Tangerine, where the label says Macy's mezzanine. Yes, she's got the guys in the world, but she's only fooling one girl. She's only fooling Tangerine.
Jimmy's brother, Tommy Dorsey, was a powerhouse. Behind the smooth, clear notes of his trombone was a man full of enormous energy and diversity. Tommy was the sentimental gentleman of swing. Unlike a lot of the big band leaders, Tommy Dorsey liked singers. He showcased them in his band. Frank Sinatra, Joe Stafford, Connie Haynes, and a harmonious group known as the Pied Pipers.
Chicago, Chicago, a toddling town, jumping in Chicago.
Jackson,
Lace up your boots and I will show you around.
you like it?
Love it, bet your bottom dollar you'll lose the blues in Chicago.
Man, the jive's really jumping.
My Mr. Billy Sunday couldn't shut the whole place down. Folks kept going to town
On State Street,
that great street.
I just want to say, hey now, well, they really, really do things.
They don't do on Broadway. Say, you'll have the time of your life.
I saw a man and he danced with his very own wife
In Chicago,
Chicago, my hometown.
that's true. There are such things a dream for two. Where heaven sings.
So have a little faith and trust in what tomorrow brings.
You'll reach a star because there are such things.
Here's Sal Oliver's great arrangement of Sunny Side of the Street.
Grab your coat, don't forget your hat, or leave your worries, leave them on the doorstep like sweets. Just direct your feet to the sunny, sunny side of the street. How about a noodle that bitter fats? You know that happy too is your step, life's all reach. If you dig that beat on the sunny, sunny side of the street, used to walk in the shade with my blues on parade. Wanna drag old man, getting stuck in the shade. Get hit, don't be afraid. Move it on over, feel yourself in the clover. Only hit for a cent, who cares? Rich's Rockefeller can't be beat. Go just round my feet on the sunny, sunny side of the street.
Connie Haynes was another of Tommy Dorsey's favorite singers. A few years back at the Roseland Ballroom, she recalled her days with the Dorsey Band.
I see you there on this special day. I'm here to sing for you, and I like it so much, I just might stay. What is this thing called love? This funny thing called love. Now who can solve its mystery? Why should it make a fool of me? I see you there this wonderful day. I've given you my heart, don't throw it away. I ask the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called love, 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 love? Everybody wants much more love. What the world needs now is love, see you there on this wonderful day. I've given you my heart. Please don't throw it away. As long up in heaven above. What is this thing? What is this thing? What is this thing? What is this thing? What is this thing called love? I'm glad you like my music. I love you all. Here's another one of my recordings that I did, and I love to sing. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me want you, and all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me sad. But there were times, dear, you made me feel so bad. You made me cry for. I didn't want to tell you. No, I didn't want to tell you. I want some love. That's true. Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. You know I do. Gimme what I cry for. You know you got the brand of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you. You
The single biggest Tommy Dorsey hit, the one they always had to play, was Marie. Marie was sung by Tommy's first male singer, Jack Leonard. A few years ago, we asked Jack to help us recreate that unforgettable arrangement.
Marie, oh Marie, she's the dawn is brave. Just praying for you, Marie. Girl of my dreams, I want you. I need to find. Have a little faith in our hearts are eight. La 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 la. And tears will fall again as you recall the moon on a night like in all its splendor. Your kiss, oh, the way I so like very. Will you surrender to me, Marie? The famous Bunny Berrigan chorus with the gentleman of the trumpet section.
Stay tuned.
Roll a bowl of ball, roll a bowl of ball. Oh, my roll a bowl of ball. That was my sterling contribution to the big band era. You know, I recorded that with Freddie Martin's orchestra as a novelty number. It was the B-side of a record. The A-side was There's a Bluebird on My Windowsill. We never thought it would take off, but it was the #1 song record in the country for 4 months. Sold 3 million records. And boy, I got $50 for that. Times haven't changed. Those were the days. And here are more echoes of the big bands.
Of all the big band leaders and musicians, there was one superstar, Benny Goodman. Benny loved the notion of jazz chamber music, and he chose great musicians to form trios, quartets, and quintets. Here, seen on television for the first time, is one of Benny's last great performances. anybody who could drive the incredible Goodman brass section had to be a strong, intense musician. And Harry James was that and more. But when he left Benny in 1939 to start his own band, his style became more relaxed and mellow. One of the greatest assets of Harry James' band was his girl singer, Helen Forrest. She'd sung with Artie Shaw and Benny Goodman, but it was with James that she had her biggest hits.
It seems to me I've heard that song before. It's from an old score. I know it well, that melody. Yes, it's funny how a thief recalls a favorite dream, a dream that brought you so close to me. I know each word because I've heard that song before. The lyrics said forevermore, forevermore, the memory. Well, please have them play it again, and I remember just when I've heard that lovely song before. Please have them play it again, and I remember just when I've heard that lovely song In a dream, the strangest and the oddest things appear, and what insane and silly things we do. Here is what I see before me, vividly and clear, as I recall it. You were in it I had the crazy skies, a little way back and forth. Now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. Hey, I never went in for afterglow or candlelight on the mistletoe. Now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Yeah, used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a four-alarm fire now. Hey, I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. Now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Yeah, used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a four-alarm fire now. Hey, I never made love by lantern shine, and I never saw rainbows in my wine. Now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to see the light.
Another of Harry James' singers was a fellow many think was the best of the big band boy singers, Dick Hayes. Dick was also a star of Hollywood musicals, and in 1978, when he performed for us, he decided to sing songs from his film, State Fair.
I saw you standing in the sun, and you were something to see. I know what I like, and I liked what I saw, and I said to myself, that's for me. A lovely morning, I remarked, and you were quick to agree. You wanted to walk, and I nodded my head as I breathlessly said, oh, that's for me. I left you standing under stars. Today's adventures are through. There's nothing for me but the dream in my heart, and the dream in my heart. That's for you. Oh, my darling, that's for you. That's for you, yeah. I'm as restless as a willow in a windstorm. I'm as jumpy as a puppet on a string. I'd say that I had spring fever, but I know it isn't spring. I am starry-eyed, vaguely discontented, like a nightingale without a song to sing. Oh, why should I have spring fever when it isn't even spring? I keep wishing I was somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a girl I've yet to meet. I'm as dizzy as a spider spinning daydreams, baby on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin under the wings till I feel so gay in a melancholy way. Hey, might as well be spring. It might as well be. Spring.
Helen Forrest was also there that night at the old Cafe Rouge in New York, and everybody in the audience insisted that she sing a number with Dick Hayes. So without any rehearsal, they did just that. Two old buddies from the Harry James Band, together again.
It had to be you. Hello there.
Wait, you want to use my microphone? Well, before we get started, I don't know how many of you remember that Helen and I made a lot of records together. We had about a 5-year stint on a radio show. Remember radio? You know, and with Gordy Jenkins. And this lady is singing better today than she's ever sung in her life, man. And I love her. So I knew I needed help.
Oh, come on.
So I thought I'd ask her to come up and sing a few thousand choruses of a tune that we recorded. And this is, by the way, this is a head arrangement, right? Well, nobody knows what the hell they're doing. Okay. Especially us.
This on?
So you start.
Yeah, I'm on.
You ready? Go. Sounds like Lacey.
It had to be
Yeah,
you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be blue, could make me be true, and even be glad just to be sad. Think of me. Go!
Some others I've seen might never be me.
Shut
I might never be cross, try to be boss, they wouldn't do.
But nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you.
Wonderful you.
It had to be you. You.
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who could make me be true. You wanna bet? Could make me be blue. And even be glad just to be sad. Think of you.
Some others I've seen might never be seen, might never be cross, try to be bossy, they wouldn't do. But nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. Had to be wonderful you. It had to be
the big band era, the singers took center stage. The band leaders had to step aside. But some, like Ellington, Basie, Stan Kenton, and Woody Herman, defied the odds and went on jamming. Woody Herman kept a series of big bands in action until his death a few years ago. He was always on the cutting edge of progressive jazz. He never strayed far from the blues sound.
Be late, 'cause you took the wrong express, and then you walked in smiling with your lipstick all a mess. I've got news for you. Story don't ring true. Baby, I've got news for you.
Here.
You said before we met your life was awfully tame, but I took you to a nightclub and the whole band knew your name. Ooh, I've got news for you. Baby, that jive will never do. I've got news for you. I've got news for you.
A-D-E-F-G-H, I got a gal in Kalamazoo. Don't want to boast, but I know she's a toast.
The singers took center stage. The band leaders had to step aside. But some, like Ellington, Basie, Stan Kenton, and Woody Herman, defied the odds and went on jamming. Woody Herman kept a series of big bands in action until his death a few years ago. He was always on the cutting edge of progressive jazz. He never strayed far from the blues sound.
Be late 'cause you took the wrong express, and then you walked in smiling with your lipstick all a mess. I've got news for you. Your story don't ring true. Baby, I've got news for you. You said before we met your life was awfully tame, but I took you to a nightclub and the whole band knew your name. Ooh, I've got news for you. Baby, that sky will never do. I've got news for you. I've got news for you.
For Echoes of the Big Bands, I'm Merv Griffin. Good night.